Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shadow Star podcast. My name is Blake Gerhards, also known as Blake Shadow.
And you are talking to Preston Bradford, aka Enzo Star.
And you're watching the Shadow Star podcast. Let's move on to WandaVision. Now, this show is changing everything.
So keep this in mind. I have not, unfortunately, have not watched episode 6. I think it's out, right? It's out.
Yeah.
Episodes. I have not watched it, unfortunately. So if I seem as if I'm not talking about something that I know about, you gotta bear with me here. I have not watched episode 6, but I am caught up to episode 5, and so far I have loved the show. I think the show is amazing, and it's one of those shows where you gotta watch it to get into it. And at first I wanted to stop watching it. I'm not gonna be.
I was going to talk
I'm not
about
gonna.
that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to stop watching it. And then you had told me, hey, just keep giving it more and more chances. And I continued to watch, and I liked the show. I thought it was amazing. And then season 5 hit, and then bam, I'm thinking this is gonna get great.
Yeah, so I was mind blown, needless to say, at episode 5. I won't talk about episode 6. Not a ton. I will want to talk about episode 6 next time, though.
Oh, for sure.
Because there's some shit that happens there that's scary.
Okay.
And it needs to be addressed. This isn't spoiling anything, but I think Scarlet Witch is like the most powerful character in all of the MCU.
Oh, of course. Dude, she manhandled Thanos.
Like, her power is actually getting scary. It's kind of terrifying. But what I want to talk about is not only does Quicksilver come back, it is Quicksilver from the Fox Marvel universe. And I don't know why or how they're going to explain that, but I think it's going to tie into how Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are coming back, like as Spider-Man.
Well, and that's definitely something that we'll talk about in the future. But um, regarding the
Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire, yeah, all them. But yeah, it was definitely weird to see that the X-Men Quicksilver show up, and I love that Quicksilver. I thought it was a great character. And it for me, I guess it was kind of fascinating to see him show up and
Yeah.
just be like, and it left everybody speechless. Everyone was like, dude, the end of the show. And it's like, whoa, dude, like we don't know what to say. We physically don't know what to say. We don't know what to do, and it's crazy.
It's insane because this Quicksilver comes from the same universe where Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. All these iconic Marvel movie characters could now somehow cross to the MCU now that Evan Peters' Quicksilver has done that. So, and I thought they were going to reboot X-Men, but apparently that's not on their plans at all. They're just going to go with what they got, and if that's what they do, hell yeah. That's a game
Oh yeah,
changer.
all power to him. To be honest,
There are rumors circulating on the internet that Magneto could show up in the show. Now, that would be really weird because in the comic books, Magneto is the father of Wanda and Quicksilver.
mm-hmm.
But in the MCU, he's not their father, or at least he's not the father of the Quicksilver played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. But he is the father of the Quicksilver played by Evan Peters. So this shit is getting really trippy.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to think about the direction they're going to take, but I'm super excited to hear what they end up doing. And I'm super excited to I'm excited to continue with the story and continue watching the show and see what they do.
No, for sure, exactly.
So,
Yeah, it's definitely getting crazy. When I first started watching the show, I immediately knew it was going to be like, oh, this is all an illusion. It's not really a sitcom or anything like that. I I was just wondering the whole time, like, who's responsible for all of this, and now we're finding out that Wanda herself is
yeah,
responsible.
it's Wanda.
Do you want to talk about uh what you thought when you found that out, that it was her all along?
I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of expected it was going to be her just because of the simple fact no one in the MCU has the power to make Vision. No one, and to her, for her to get Vision's dead body, which is, mind you, super freaking creepy, but get his dead body and make him the Vision that we know. It's fascinating, but it's scary at the next because it's you got cool Vision's back, Vision's dead, and you know Vision's dead, and Wanda has him alive, so it's very creepy.
Yeah, Thanos stripped the stone out of his head, and when the illusion all goes away, Vision's walking around with no pupils. He's got a hole in his head. His skin's gray. It's fucking weird, bro.
It's scary.
It scared the hell out of me when I first saw it. I'm like, oh!
Yeah.
And just wait until you see this next episode. There's more of that shit. It's fucking
Well, I'm looking forward to it, to be
God.
honest.
We'll have
So
to talk about that next week. I don't know when the series is wrapping up. Probably at like episode 8 or 10 or something like that.
maybe.
But yeah, what do you think of characters like Darcy and the cop from Ant-Man? I don't remember his name for the life of me. And the chick from Captain Marvel, whose name I can't remember. What do you think of them popping up?
I thought it was interesting to have them show up and work the um
Sword.
yeah, just work everything. It was weird, but I feel like it's definitely something that I can get behind.
Definitely. I think Darcy in WandaVision is more tolerable than she was in the Thor movies. I thought she was really annoying in Thor,
Oh yeah.
but I think her character is actually enjoyable to watch now. So
Oh yeah.
that's a plus. Um, so that's pretty much all we have to say about WandaVision. It's a very good show. I'm happy with where it's going, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Marvel does with this whole multiverse thing.
For sure.
And DC's doing the same thing, but we'll talk about that in another episode.